Howdy builders, welcome back to Project High Rise. We're going to look at part three of Lake Point Tower, prestige, prestigious penthouses. So we're going to complete this objective today so we can finish out this three-part series on Lake Point Tower. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's get in here. We finished the day yesterday, or finished part two yesterday with 39,000 in the bank, making 18,000 a day. We have plenty of room in our tower. We're maxed out to the bottom here. We're gonna have to add some services in. We got some luxury apartments up here we're trying to rent out. Looks like we just rented another one out. And then we still have some space here for some services. Looks like we're gonna need a home cleaner, which means we're also gonna need a laundromat. So we're gonna go ahead and add those in real quick so that we can continue to grow our tower here. Looks like we already got gas. We need gas. We need, oops, we need water to this level here. And we're going to add in those two services for our tenants so that we can continue to grow our tower. So we need a laundromat, put that over here at the edge, and home cleaning services we'll put at the end down here because they're they'll walk a little bit. The laundromat, I kind of feel like the patron or the tenants would actually come visit those. All right, so let's build some more floors. Looks like our one bedroom apartments are renting out here, so we're going to go ahead and throw these up. We're going to go four more high. Around level 30 here, we're going to add in potentially some more service build or units if we need to. But for right now, we're just gonna keep building until we fill in those other ones on the lower floors, the middle of the tower right now, and those floors. Once we get these filled in down here, then we'll add another one in. So I'm thinking right around maybe 30 or even 40 levels, we'll get one of those. We do have our automatic maintenance turned on, so kind of hands off on that now. We do have both construction offices built in. We are going to have to add in our aesthetics so that we can get our prestige. If you guys haven't watched that video on the very first scenario in the game, go back and you can kind of skip through in there. But towards the end of that video, I'll give you guys a tip and trick on how you can increase the prestige of your tower to achieve that final result that you need fairly easily. So there's like a little tip in there, a little trick in there that you can do to really amplify that. So we're going to get in here. We're going to go ahead and unlock these. Boom, boom, boom. And we're going to put this in. And then we're going to put this in. It's going to cost us a little bit of money upkeep wise, but that's okay. It'll benefit the tower in the long run. So let's get some utilities up here. We don't have lofts unlocked yet because that's something that we need to build into this tower. We'll get to those here shortly. Not really like I'm in a hurry to get it, just so you guys don't have to sit here and watch the whole thing. Watch for a long time. But those that was weird. That they placed over here. I wasn't even over here. That was awkward. My mouse never even went to that side of the screen. I don't think. I'm gonna have to watch the replay to see because that was weird that it placed those over there. I don't even know what to say right now. Kind of paranormal-ish, but that's odd. All right, let's check our utilities. We got plenty of electricity, plenty of cable. We don't really do phone lines, and we got plenty of gas right now. Lofts are gonna unlock it Prestige 15. We could just put a small artwork in to get ourselves the lofts unlocked, but we still have a ways to go. Like we need quite a bit more population before we do that, and lofts really like the highest levels of the building. So we're gonna get our population part of it completed first, and then we'll worry about putting in the lofts and achieving those results. We're not going to do the larger two-bedroom apartments just because they require quite a bit more. We're going to build a few more levels of these one bedroom. We're going to build two more levels of the one bedroom luxury here, and then we're going to build some two bedroom luxury apartments above this one if we have them unlocked. Let me see. Let me see what we need here. We need medium stores, appliances, and fashion accessories. So I think we can get those relatively easily. But let's go ahead and get these opened up and rented, and that's going to add more profit to the building so we can continue to grow quite a bit easier. Medium storage is going to be relatively easy. Remember, we have all that empty space down in the bottom of the building for us to go ahead and unlock those in this tower. So, in part one, you saw me go ahead and start structuring that out because I knew that we were going to have to do that later on, just based off of the dynamics of what are expected in this particular scenario. So I went ahead and started opening this up. These units here will move up. We may even move these up depending on what we need for this particular tower. We can go down three with this. We might move these down. We might move these down in here so we can put steps up this side right here as well. So we're going to add some, we'll let these move. I kind of want to extend the stairs up because they'll use stairs to get up and down the tower and stuff like that on these lower levels. Kind of like I said last video, you can wait till nighttime to do what I'm doing right now, moving stuff if you want to move it. You could easily do what we're about to do without moving these. I'm just moving them for aesthetic purposes and just kind of like a preference for me. So you guys don't have to necessarily do this. But if you notice, they're still shopping in these even though they're moving. So you will get that as well as you're moving stuff sometimes, especially shops. They'll continue shopping them even though they're being moved. We don't need that one right there because now this is where it gets weird. They'll take these up to go over here to get on the elevator to go up. That I don't even ask because I can't explain it. If somebody knows, by all means, let me know why they do that. I just think it's really, really odd that that's in the game mechanics for the people at the tower to do that. It's just kind of weird to me a little bit. We're gonna delete this. We'll put a directory down there. Delete this. I know we just moved one of these, but I think we're gonna move this down here. And then we're gonna add a directory down here. But that's just gonna give us like um access down here. Okay, let's see what we need up here. We need appliance and houseware and fashion accessories. So we can definitely build those in here. So appliance and housewares. Boom. We need fashion accessories. I'm assuming handbags and briefcases would suffice. And then we're gonna go ahead and throw a clothing store in here too, because what's a little shopping center without a clothing store? Let's see if that gives us enough. We may have to add another one in still. Nope, that unlocked it for us. Now we need dog walking services. And we'll have to add another gas thing into the tower as well. So dog walking services, wrong one. All right, dog walking services. I'm also looking to see what we're inefficient on right now. So home cleaning services is something we're inefficient on. So we'll add another one of those. And then dog walking, that's dog sitting. Dog walking, there we go, dog walking services. Water. Oh, looks like they need phone. And no gas yet. Okay, so that'll get those in there. And then I think we did we add gas up here? Yeah, we did. All right, and we're probably gonna have to add gas down here. We're gonna have to add another gas in. Yeah, we're getting close. So we'll add another gas in here. Good on cable, good, really good on water, and still relatively good on electricity. So we'll slide on up here, throw these bad boys in. I was like, what just happened? I forgot these were one bedrooms. I'm like, where? These require a lot. This like if you're building like a really expansive like outer edge, you could build like a parking garage and all that stuff to your tower. That's when you put these two bedroom family apartments in, because you have to have those parking lots. But in a tower this narrow, it's kind of pointless putting those in. Look how much faster the two bedroom ones rent out than the one bedroom ones. It's kind of crazy. Maybe there's just a demand because they're not renting up these ones anymore. Okay, let's see. Mm, looks like we're still doing good down here. We hit our 15, so we can build our lofts if we wanted to. I still think it's still relatively early. We're going to add a couple more floors in, and then we're going to take a look to see where we're at on population for our tenants and see how close we are to that 250 that we need. Because remember, our lofts are going to get us there as well. So 185, we still have quite a few units here that need to be rented. So we're going to go ahead and do a renter roundup. All right. So if you guys remember me talking on the first episode of this, it won't let me look at it. Um, they continue to go up in price as you continue to click on these campaigns down here, the media campaigns. So you got to be careful using them early in game because with them exponentially going up in price, it's going to end up costing you more. Like right now, it would cost me a lot more. And if I've used enough of them to this point, I may have to wait a little bit longer to get enough access to those media campaigns to where I've saved them to the point where now we're trying to fill these in, and these are harder to fill because they're a lot more expensive. I can get them relatively cheap because I haven't used them up to this point. So if you watch episode one and episode two of this series, you guys will see that I intentionally held back on those, and I even mentioned that when I was doing it. They're complaining about smells, but they're making so much money. I don't think they really care. I think they're just saying, "Hey, man, it kind of stinks down here." Literally, literally. All right, let's see here. Gonna move this down here. We no longer need trash cans and recycling. So we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna add in our directory, all directory. I know it's kind of weird, but I don't have enough space on this side to add it in over here. So we're gonna add it in over here weirdly, but it still gives the benefit. So not super worried about it. We're gonna add a phone line in here if we don't have one already. Yeah, we need to carry. Oh no, it goes over. Okay. Phone line. We do need a shoe store. We ain't built one of those yet. I should have went with the 320. And then, what's a mall without a candy store? I mean, let's be real. We have to have a candy store in here. Okay, so there's that. All right, I got all my utilities in here. Okay, so let's build our trash. Look how much money we're making now. $27,000 a day, y'all. I mean, could you imagine if that was like real money in our pockets? That would be awesome. Okay. I'm seeing little frowny faces on here, but there's plenty of room down there, so I don't know what's really happening. Lofts, we're not going to use any of these. Our goal is to get these lofts filled up. So luxury lofts, we need more large restaurants, more cafes, variety of restaurants with gourmet menus, greater variety of stores that sell food and groceries, greater variety of luxury stores. So there's quite a bit more that we need for these. And it looks like this one just needs large restaurants with gourmet menus and luxury stores that sell groceries. So this one actually requires less than this one. This one requires cafes and large restaurants. I know this one has large restaurants, gourmet menus. All right. thought I saw some boxes down there. Let's see if we can build these duplex apartments. Let's see what these require. Large stores, great variety of stores that sell food and groceries. And there's quite a bit of different things that they require as well. All right, so oops, let's get our place set up for these duplexes. And obviously we're going to place some one bedrooms in here as well. We can go ahead and get these one bedrooms rented. Boink, 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 and boink. All right, so we need large stores and a store that sells food and groceries. I think we can do that. Large store that sells food and groceries. Boink. Okay. Let me see where we're at. I think we might need a. No, we're good there. No, we're still doing pretty good. Still doing pretty good. And then we can add another large store in here as well. So we can add a. Um, all the units come pre-furnished already. So let's go with a department store. These never do well on sales either. Like you can have 1,000 people in your building, and these will still struggle to make sales. It's almost like realistic 2023. They're like, yeah, man, nah, this ain't happening. You ain't hooking us up right down here. All right, so we're gonna have to add in some more levels here for services above these duplexes. You guys are gonna see how this plays out. And keep in mind, we still got to add in some fancy restaurants down at the bottom. So as we're going through this, we're going to move up some of those studio apartments. So this layer right here is going to be studio apartments, then services, and studio apartments. I may even put some restaurants in this middle row right here because they will travel up here to eat on these higher levels. They'll travel anywhere in the tower to eat. Food is something that these folks in this game do not miss out on by any means. So you can pretty much place those anywhere within the tower, and people will travel to get to them. We're gonna add some phone lines in here, just because I know we might eventually need them for some of those service units, because we need a bunch. We need dry cleaning, floral, tailor, daycare, dog sitting, personal trainers. But look how much you're making them rent a day, 1,000 per unit. We need a handyman and home cleaners. Man, these people really need somebody to come up and clean their stuff for them, apparently. Home cleaners. I'm going to build a couple of these just because they keep getting in such high demand. All right, we do need a phone line before we lose them, so I'm going to pause this for a second, just for a second, because I thought we had enough, but apparently we didn't. So we're going to add that. Remember when we built that phone line down here? It was like way, way, way long. Well, it feels like way, way long ago. Like several days ago. All right, so we're still good there. All right, let's move. I know I'm going up and down, and we're gonna do this quite a bit here. It won't let me drag, so we just got to do it the old-fashioned way. All right, I could do it like this. There we go. I know my methods aren't like conventional, I guess, but look, these folks are paying 140 right now for their apartments, and up here, oh no, they stayed 140. Sometimes they change. And this time it didn't, so I just kind of look like a fool a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I can eat that pill. It doesn't bother me at all. Oh, I passed it. I can eat that pill. Let's see, trash. And recycling. But they're renting fairly quickly. Now we have those up here. All right, so we need dry cleaning, floral, Taylor. So let's add those. We're gonna slide on down here. So dry cleaning, floral, and Taylor. There's Taylor. Okay. Dry cleaning and floral. Which a lot of these will go to the loft as well. Um, Daycare, dog sitting, and personal trainers. Daycare, personal trainers, and was it dog sitting or dry cleaning? Dog sitting. Okay, we already did dry cleaning. That was a lot, y'all. That was a pretty long list. Uh, dog sitting, dog sitting services, and I kind of this was gonna be. I messed up a little bit. All right, we're just gonna add another layer in here. It's gonna be okay. It'll be okay. This is gonna be our other apartments here. Everybody up here happy? Okay, everybody up here is happy. And then now we can add these in. These don't have luxury, by the way. These are, I guess, just considered luxury. We'll tell by the color. If they're like this color, then they're regular. If they're this color, they're luxury. If they're in between, then that means they're just a deluxe, like these down here. These are deluxes. Okay. Two of them rented already. So they're kind of, I guess they're kind of deluxey. These elevator, you're pretty far away from the elevators there, Haas. I'm just saying. All right, let's pause this because we got to delete this for a second to build in a big one. Take that one out. Okay, so that's good. We're gonna have to add more electricity in. We still got plenty of water, but I think we're gonna need to add another electricity in. So we'll go ahead and do that real quick while we're at it. We got plenty of money. We're making $30,000 a day. Again, this isn't hard mode, so making money on here is nowhere near as difficult as it is on the harder modes. All right, we're almost done with those. We're gonna fill these in. Bam, bam. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, there's that. And I can't remember if they need gas or we're just gonna add it in there. All right, we'll move these up here. And then we're gonna put, remember that we needed those restaurants, so we're gonna move those restaurants up here as well, or down up here versus putting them up this way. Notice how much space I left up here because these services go relatively quick. The bigger your tower gets, so I left extra room in there for extra services. Nope, I don't want to do that. And I think I'm gonna have to add in a just a garbage on this one. Where's my mouse? There it is. All right, so let's get a trash in here. There we go. Okay, but they're renting pretty fast. I often think that just the same renters move with them, but sometimes they don't. Sometimes you got to look for look for new renters to come to the tower. All right, I was checking out my services. I still got a couple of these that need to be rented, and let's see where we're at on population. 224 to 250, and we still need luxury lofts. So man, we got a ton of money right now. All right, we're gonna add in a couple more layers here, kind of like building a cake or something. Just add a layer, add a layer, put some icing on it. Boom, 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 boom. How tall can we go? Oop, we can go 60 stories. Oh, we got plenty of room. Yeah, we'll be good on that. Okay. All we got three that haven't rented, and we got three down here that haven't rented. All the rest of this is rented. That's why we're making $36,000 a day. And remember, we need luxury lofts. We don't necessarily need the regular ones. We just need the luxury ones. Let's see if we can get this. Oh, this is good. We're not going to be able to do that. Nope, that's not happening. These take up a lot of room. So if you guys noticed, I built enough. There's going to be nine, so we're going to have to go up even higher yet on the tower. The good thing about this is where we're at on this tower. It leaves us three spaces here, so we can, if we still need to add some for prestige, we can do that. So that's nice. Okay, well, I don't know why I'm putting this on every floor. We really only need it on the bottom floor of each one. But I kind of think of it like, if you have a house or an apartment, like you're gonna want those access to those on each one of the floors. Okay, so there's those. Trash. We don't really need these on each floor either, but it'll be all right. Let's see. There's this and that. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll put like a little seating area here on the second floor with a work of art down here because they're most likely to use this floor anyways, and then a seating area up here for like visitors and stuff. All right, so we need a greater variety of large restaurants with gourmet menus, and luxury stores. Okay, I thought we already had large restaurants. Okay, we need more large restaurants apparently. So let's add in another large restaurant here. We already got an Italian. We already got a sports bar. Let's do a family restaurant since most likely gonna have families in um these loft apartments anyways. Most likely gonna be families in there. So let's go ahead and add a family restaurant in there. Let's see if it took care of our large restaurant. Okay, so now we need variety menus and luxury stores. Luxury stores are probably gonna go up here. And we have those unlocked, which we didn't earlier. Gourmet restaurants. Oh, we're gonna have to unlock these. Indian food's always a good option, and Japanese steakhouses are always a good option. And we're gonna need recycling bins for these, so we're gonna go ahead and add one in. Bam, there we go. The luxury goods stores like to be away from everything, so we kind of need to place them up here in this little quiet nook so that they're kind of away from everything because they will definitely have something to say if they are close to other things for sure. Like if I put them here, they're gonna be like complaining about the smell. They just they won't like being there. All right, China shop, fine arts, rare books, and well, cosmetics, obviously. So we'll do those four in this particular tower for now. We may end up having to add more. We'll see. And then what services do they need? They are going to need yoga, home cleaning, or home decor, and wealth advisors. Wealth advisor, home decor, and yoga. We may move some of those restaurants up here too. So that one that's above this level right here, we may move up there, and we may move these down one, or we may even move them down here because of the traffic and stuff. But we'll go ahead and get these placed first, and then we'll see if we want to move them or not. They're still taking a little bit of time to get where they need to be. I keep thinking I see those little boxes in there, but I don't see them. Where are we at on population? Fill that in. 229, 250. Okay. So in all honesty, we might just do loft apartments all the way up because once we get them unlocked, the rent for them is 2,100 or $2,000 a day. Like crazy. But we got a seafood restaurant now. Let's see what we get out of these two that we ran the campaign for. Actually, we're gonna do that one. Sometimes they don't turn up anything, so keep that in mind. Let's see if anybody. We gotta find wine merchant. Put one of those in here. These are almost done too. Okay, let's go back up here. Trash and recycling. And I do want to move these. What time is it? 11 o'clock in the afternoon. Move these. All right, we're gonna put these in here. And we already unlocked many of these, so we're gonna go ahead and get them placed. They don't like noisy areas, but I think they'll be okay. I don't have enough storage space. That's fine. We can add one. We can add a little one. If we need to, we can add another one. Fine arts. And it looks like we have another one unlocked, so I'm just going to go ahead and place that bad boy in here too, which is the rare books. So it kind of gave us a bonus one. You don't always have to go in there and unlock them. Sometimes they're already unlocked and you could just place them. We still have this unit and this unit they're in as well. All right, let's see here. What are we missing? Gourmet menus. Mhm. Okay. I don't think they need cable, but go ahead and add one down here just in case. We do have a seafood restaurant, so we'll see if that satisfies the needs of the tenants, so we can get them in. There we go. Boom. And that's what we need. We need 10 of these. So we'll get 10 of these placed. We'll have to add another layer into the building still. 2 layers at least to get these placed in to get our 10. But once we get our 10, then that will unlock that um, part of the objective that we need to hit. Mm, helps if I place an elevator so they can build it first. There we go. There we go. Fantastic. So that might get us really, really close. I don't know. I can't remember how many people can rent this. I think you can get up to 4, if I remember correctly. It's either 3 or 4. Once we get them all built, even these ones up here, we'll do a rent around up, see if we can get some folks to come in and rent these. Because sometimes that's the biggest challenge is, I mean, they're $2,000 a day. So, I mean, it's not like you have people beating down the door to be like, hey, I want to spend $2,000 a day in your place. Can you hook us up? Usually not the case. We are going to build some. We're going to add some studio back in down here, and some 1 bedroom. And these are just going to be the basics. One, so that we can get some more people in the tower, and two, this is going to allow us to hit. Well, one and two are the same apparently. It's going to allow us to hit that population number that we really need to hit. So we're going to add these in. And let's go look at our utilities because I think we might need some water. We're getting close to water. Getting close on cable as well. And gas. Okay. Water, cable, and gas. Water, we need a big one. Cable, I think we can get away with the medium one. And then gas, I think we can get away with a medium. I apologize. I did not mean to cough in y'all's ear. We still haven't rented these two either. So if we do another rent around up once we get these other units placed, that should get us where we need to be on that part of it. Oop. Trashy, trashy. Recycle, recycle. Let's get our cert. Helps if I click the right thing. I'm like, why is it not letting me place this? Because I didn't click the right thing. Okay. I don't think we needed phone. Ah, hell, we'll just add it in anyways. There we go. Bam. Water and gas. Water and gas. Okay, we got our 250 population. I only know that because of the contract we just completed. Because I know we're not doing this other one. I don't even know why I started. I wasn't even reading them. I just clicked them on them. Clicked on them. Yeah, we didn't need phone lines on these, but that's okay. We've added them anyways. I mean, the rich need phones too, right? I mean, if you're paying $2,000 a day, you paying for a rich apartment, which is fine. Which is fine. I'll take y'all in the building. That is perfectly fine by me. It's not something I can afford. Um, maybe one day if you guys like and subscribe and really build up my fan base, then or like Little Caesars. If Little Caesars is like, hey yo, um, yeah, we got your back. Let's go ahead and support you um, through, you know, they're doing their thing. Then we could, you know, possibly be able to afford $2,000 a day rent for a loft apartment. But right now in my life, not something I can really afford. I know it might be a surprise, but we lost our little dude. Nobody's wanting to go to the noodle house. All right, let's see. What do we need? We have that. We need 30 prestige. Not a problem. We should be able to get that relatively easily. We're gonna put a little sword there. We're gonna put a rock thingy there. Let's put a golem there. And this thing here. And that put us at 22. Let's go to small art. I mean, what's a luxury tower without artwork? We're gonna have like a little museum up in here. Bam. There we go. I don't know what this thing is. Looks like a lightning rod, maybe. All right, there's that. Oh, there's that thing right there. And there we go. Okay, we need one more prestige. And we will complete this thing. If you guys don't notice, I'm just placing little art pieces in the tower because they can increase your prestige. There we go. Ka-chow. All right. So prestigious penthouses in Lake Point Tower, all three achieved, three-part series. If you like, hit that. If you like these videos, hit that like and subscribe, and come back and see more. I'm gonna continue to do more scenarios, but so far I've done the first two, and this concludes Lake Point Tower, prestigious penthouse. So I appreciate you all watching, and I look forward to seeing you all next time on the next scenario. I didn't write it down, so I don't know what it's called, but we'll get to it. Thank you all very much for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic day.